Stanley A. Chrystal, Michael Hastings, Understanding USA's Afghan War. This is a short review of Stanley McChrystal's book, The Operators, as well as Michael Hastings' book. Both are of interest, and this is available on the Amazon Books. As you can see, posted on the Amazon Books on 23rd March 2015. This gives some insight into the mind of Stanley McChrystal. At some stage in US history, unnecessary death of plus 2000 troops, US troops in 2009-11 will be investigated, and the whole idea of going to Helmand and Kandahar in force questioned. The question may be asked as below. Number 1. Why was the Pakistani military usurper Musharraf, who actually aided and abetted killer of 90% US troops in Mullah Omar group, given $25 billion in aid for doing nothing at all? Number 2. Why only 5% killer of US troops were targeted by drones, and why not 90% killer of US troops, that is Mullah Omar group, targeted in districts bordering Kandahar and Helmand? Number 3. Why Afghan drug mafia was accorded so much protocol, and why US troops asked not to damage one single leaf of a poppy field, as this would have disturbed hearts and minds of the sensitive Afghan drug mafia. On page 1338, there is a description how patriots took shortcut of supporting Afghan warlords for short-term gains while undermining larger Afghan cause of rule of law. On page 346, he quotes Admiral Fallon less delicately, describing patriots as an ass-kissing little chicken shit. This is Michael Hastings. On same page 346, Hastings is surprised how a man like Patriots with limited war record advanced so high in US military hierarchy. This seems like the Pakistan Army. This is a short review of Stanley Chrystal's book and Michael Hastings. I met Michael Hastings in Afghanistan and we became good friends. Sadly, his book, The Operators, hit the US establishment too badly in the wrong places, and it has been conjectured that his car's electronic circuits were tampered and his death in a road accident, in a driving accident, was not an accident but was something like a revenge against his book, The Operators, in which he had very, very bluntly and boldly exposed the US military establishment, especially characters like McChrystal. So I hope that this book will be of interest to the readers of the US Afghan War.